What's good, YouTube? It's your girl, Miss Golden 83, and I am here to do the energy shout out for the sign of Capricorn. That's right, Capricorns. After this past week, after reviewing all the readings, I have chosen you guys, Spirit has chosen you guys to get the energy shout out, okay? Remember, you guys, these are general messages, not personal. So take what resonates and pass the rest to the next. Okay? So, you guys are, I've really been hoping you guys would get a energy shout out. Okay? And so, how energy shout outs work, I do not base the energy shout out on views or viewership, even though I know I probably stated it last week. Gratitude for you guys viewing your readings. However, the energy shout out is based off of the sign with the best energy. Okay, you guys got the best energy because of the fact that throughout the week last week, your energy really progressed in a very positive nature. Okay, your heart's desire reading, between your heart's desire reading and the word from the ancestor read, there was a huge like turnaround with you guys. Okay, I primarily look at the energy from the first four readings. I don't count tap into your soul because that's just for you guys as far as the healing process goes. Okay, so I was like very happy to give you guys the energy shout out, okay, for this past week. I'm trying to hopefully do one shout out per sign before I go into like possible like double time with energies, okay? So want to give each sign a chance to get at least one energy shout out before it's a free for all. Okay, so but nonetheless, we use three decks for the energy shout outs. We're going to start with the energy oracle card. We're only going to do one. We're going to refer to the bottom card. I'm going to shuffle for you guys. Okay, and this is just so we can see where your energy is currently. Okay, then we'll do crystals of assistance. Okay, so any of you that are beginner spiritualists, Spirit has advised me to give you guys three cards to help you on your spiritual journey. Okay, and then we'll do a daily message, which is just a message of support. Okay, so we have one more shuffle here for the energy oracle, and we'll cut 3 times as well. Okay, and then we'll refer to the book for any additional messages. All right, so let's cut 3. Okay, and let's see what's at the bottom of the deck. Okay, currently we have the number 9, broken heart. Okay, number 9, broken heart. Okay, there's a little teardrop, if you will. It's not colored. Okay, it is a little drop, so I consider it a teardrop. There is some cracks and bruises, and of course right down the middle. Okay, we're going to put this right here. I don't feel a negative broken heart with this. I feel as though you're in the process of healing, Capricorns, or recognizing what has been hindering you, okay? And you're trying to heal, all right? It's a purging process, if you will, when I see this broken heart, okay? We have the number 9 here, which is talking about a completion, wrapping things up, okay? And it's possibly the healing and ending of a phase in your life, okay? Whatever that healing may be surrounded by. It could be family, it could be friends, it could be love, okay? but I feel like there's some form of completion where you're now ready to progress into another phase of your life. Okay, so let's go into the book so we can read the message from there. Okay, Broken Heart is on page 28, which equals out to 10. Okay, talking about an awakening, all right, is what I'm feeling for you guys, in which 10, just an awakening of where you want your life to begin, okay, using your intuition, okay. So there's also an affirmation with this, okay. There's also community underneath, okay. So you could be relying on your friends or a certain community with the number 7 for some inner strength, okay, to help build you up, okay, some positive energy around you during this healing time, all right. So Broken Heart, it says grief and loss. This card shows a heart broken open, revealing darkness, emptiness, and a grief-filled tear. The hurt may be from long ago, or it may be the pain from a more recent event. Either way, a deep healing is called for now. Vent your feelings and release the person or situation involved. Affirm that you are reclaiming your power and peace of mind. Open your heart to the light of divine love and healing, and have compassion for yourself through this difficult process. Make self care a priority now. As you let go of old experiences, you can open your heart to the true and abiding love that you so rightly deserve. Okay? And that is love of self. Okay? The affirmation that we want you to take into consideration is, I release the pain of the past and live with compassion for myself. Love heals and renews me now. Okay? Love heals and renews me now. Okay? I release the pain of the past and live with compassion for myself. Okay? This is all about love of self. Okay? So, like I said, you do have a community around you of friends or family, a soul tribe possibly, that are going to help with your healing, all right? And you can lean on them from time to time whenever you need some assistance or just some support, okay? Now, it may not be for all of you Capricorns, okay? Take what resonates and pass the rest, okay, to the next. Let's go into your crystals of assistance. We're going to go ahead and shuffle these as well 3 times and do a cut. With you guys needing 3, I'm going to do like we normally do in most of the readings. We're going to pull 1 from the top, 1 from the bottom, and 1 energetically from the middle, okay? Hopefully you guys have seen in my previous videos in reference to, dealing with crystals as far as crystal work goes. Do your own research, however you know, to gauge your comfortability, okay? Hopefully, most of the stones or crystals that we select today will be water soluble. You can go to a crystal shop. I'm here in Richmond, Virginia. So if the main crystal shop that I would suggest is Aquarian, okay? You can go there and get your crystals from there. You can also go on Amazon and definitely cleanse them when you get crystals, okay? There's several ways that you can clear or charge or clean your crystals, okay? I also have crystals on my shop, but primarily right now the basics. Amethyst, Selenite is also a very good starter crystal, and rose quartz right now are on my shop. Hopefully getting some more soon on my Etsy shop. But for mines that I have on my shop, I actually let them sit in distilled water until the time in which I would prefer them to be charged at. Okay, so if I want to help promote change, I let them sit until triple fives. If I want it to help center someone, I will soak them for triple threes. Okay, so you get the premise. Now, after they come out, I go ahead, I dry them, and then they're put up. Okay, and that energy stays on them until they're bought. Now, for my own crystals, the ones that I use for myself that are on my desk, even my bracelets, I even charge my bracelets, my tiger's eye, my smoky quartz, my chakra bracelet, I even charge those. After you get your crystal, if you purchase one from me or from anywhere, and you do the distilled water, after you do that, you then charge them. You charge them with either sunlight or moonlight. It's best to charge them preferably for, again, what you choose to focus on. If you're doing cellulite to protect your energy, then you would charge it for 4 days. Okay? If you're using amethyst for your psyche, your intuition, discernment, things of that nature, then you would charge it in sunlight or in moonlight, preferably full moons, okay, for 3 days. Okay, you get the premise. So once you do that, and do that once a month, okay, or when you feel the energy is off, okay, your crystal or stone cannot produce the property in which it's responsible for unless you work with it with positive intention. Okay, it's mostly about intention when you're doing crystal work. Okay, it then also depends on where you put that crystal. Okay, so if you're taking cellulite with you and you're asking for protection, then it should be, if it's not in an amulet and it's in a freestanding stone, then I would suggest putting it on your right side, okay, which is your masculine side, your dominant side, okay, is suggested. If it's a stone such as rose quartz, then you put it on your left side, which is your feminine side, okay? So you'd have to, of course, do the research, figure out what stone is best on what side, okay? These cards will tell us where you should use the stone, how you should use them, okay, and when you should use them, okay? All stones don't have to be on you every day, okay? Sometimes they're only to benefit you for a small amount of time. Smoky quartz I wear because I deal with a lot of energies when I do these readings, or when I'm going to work, or if I'm going to a concert. Smoky quartz is supposed to protect my energy from any negative energies, or if I'm going to be in a place that has multiple energies around it, it's to help protect me, okay? So do your research, but that's just a brief, try to make it as brief as possible, but give you a little bit more instruction, okay, just in case, for those that are starting a spiritual journey, okay? So let's go ahead and get your crystals here. So of course we're starting with the top, one from the top, one directly from the bottom, and one energetically from the middle. Okay, there's this one right here, and I'm hoping I'm getting the right one. Okay, so hopefully you guys can see these. Okay, I'll scoot these over. It's the first time I'm ever pulling 3, but again, Capricorns, you're new, if you're new to spirituality, Spirit told me to pull 3, so that's what I'm doing. Okay, so let's see which each crystal has, okay, for you. So this is turquoise, okay, turquoise. And I'm going to turn it over so you can see. It says turquoise, okay. Turquoise says, brilliant blue-green turquoise has been rocked by humans longer than almost anything since like 5000 BCE. From Lhasa to Marrakech to Tucson, turquoise is, was, and always will be both go-to protector and fashion statement. Who needs it is anyone whose voice has gone AWOL. Okay. Remember, this week we talked about your voice possibly being involved in music, singing, things of that nature. Okay. So this would be helpful for you. Okay, Capricorns. So where you should put it is set it in sterling silver rings, big old belt buckles, and bola ties. On the podium, open mic night, which we talked about this week, and wherever else you need to speak up or speak out, okay? You should use this when you feel disconnected from the things that make you human. When you've got something to express, get it out with turquoise, okay? So if you're a fashionista in a sense, okay, or you like accessories, things of that nature, I have seen a lot of turquoise, like jewelry, fashion jewelry, things of that nature, okay? Usually turquoise, is fairly reasonable. However, it's been around for a really long time, so usually really nice pieces you probably are going to have to seek out. Don't go for anything commercial like TJ Maxx or Marshalls or anything like that. Try going to antique shops, okay, or possibly Goodwill, places like that where you can get it at a decent price, okay. That is my suggestion to you. Don't go anywhere commercial where, and I'm just personally, but Spirit is also telling me to tell you that as well. But usually I'm a person that likes unique things, okay? So either you can get a freestanding stone, or like I said, if you're more of a fashionista type person, don't go somewhere where it's commercially made, okay? Go somewhere where it looks like a rare piece, okay? So that is turquoise. Next stone of assistance is Vanadinite. Vanadinite, okay? Vanadinite. Vanadinite, okay? It says playful, geometric, and fiery vanadinite, a mining byproduct often sourced from America's Southwest, forms in orange to red hexagonal shaped crystals when lead or oxidizes, okay? Those who need it are those lacking self-discipline, okay? Whenever you feel yourself kind of slacking off, Vanadinite is here to assist you, okay? Capricorn, sometimes you do have a tendency to get a good head start going, and then next thing you know, you fall off, okay? You keep having to get back up and try again, okay? This will help you with your self-discipline, all right? It says where you should put this is Vanadinite has a high lead content, so definitely don't put this in your mouth, okay? These cards are hilarious sometimes. I don't know anyone who's putting anything in their mouth, any crystals or stones in their mouth, okay? But you definitely should not put it in your mouth. You can put it anywhere else, okay? If you have a desk, you can put it on your desk, okay? You can wear it possibly, I would suggest possibly on the right side, like a right pocket, okay? If you get it in a ring, you should put it on the right side because of the fact that's your masculine side, which is productive, which is work driven, things of that nature. Okay. So when you should use it is when it's time to live in the moment, when you are the prime audience for a motivational speech, whether it's hard work, making art, or just a blissed out moment free from the mind's ongoing commentary. An energizing meditation with Vanadinite can help knock down whatever stands between you and your happy place. Break through your big blocks. Okay? Break through your big blocks. This is probably the second crystal in this deck that reminds me of Tetris. Okay? So this is very, and of course it's orange, so I automatically associate this with the sacral chakra. Okay, so you could have some sacral chakra blockage. Okay, so if you were to use this or purchase this stone or find it anywhere, I would definitely suggest putting on a sacral chakra meditation just for like 10 minutes. Okay, 10, if you can make it to 30, if you're more of an advanced spiritualist with meditation, and then do it for 30. Okay, and see how productive you are thereafter. Okay, so let's move on to your last crystal of assistance, which is pyrite. Okay, pyrite. I actually do have pyrite. I don't have turquoise, but I do have pyrite. This is my little tiny pyrite. Okay, it's very small, literally fits right in the palm of my hand. Okay, and I keep it on my personal workstation. Okay, so pyrite, which is spelled Pyrite. Okay, pyrite, which is pyrite, aka fool's gold, is a metallic sulfide mineral. It's blingy, confident vibes, and often perfect cubic structure align us with nature's power to give energy to amazing, beautiful things like you, baby. Okay? Who needs it is the chronically lethargic, anybody sleeping on their potential. Okay? So again, if you have that it factor in you, but you're not sure. Okay, feeling a little, lacking a little bit of self-confidence. Okay, these crystals definitely all together will pull that in for you. Okay, so where you should put it is often used near the solar plexus or will center. Okay, that is right at your belly button area. Okay, sacral is right above the belly button. Okay, but solar plexus is right up underneath it. Okay, but it works wonders anywhere you need a little boost of masculine energy. So this is something, again, if you get it loose like I have, you can put it on the right side. Okay, like your right pocket. For example, on the fellas, the low abdomen, just saying. Okay, now for guys, that's where you would put it. Okay, if you're doing a meditation, but if you're walking around doing your day-to-day work, put it on your right side. Okay, which is near that area. Okay, that right pocket. Okay, so when you should use it on that romantic weekend away from the kids, and whenever the energy to power through feels shrouded in dark matter. Okay, call on your core power. Okay, so this is definitely one of those stones, again, that is based around self-confidence. Okay, and like I said, I primarily put it around, it's always around me when I'm working, doing these readings for you guys, my other side projects, things of that nature. Okay, so that is pyrite. So those are your 3 crystals of assistance. I will try to put those down in the description box for you guys, so that way you can see how to spell it and look them up. Okay, so last but not least, let's get into the daily messages of support, daily message of support We're only going to pull one message for you guys. And yes, as teeny tiny as this deck is, I still shuffle it. I say it every time when I do the energy shout outs. And it kind of makes me laugh that I'm actually sitting up here shuffling this little tiny deck. But it's, you know, force of habit. I do as best as I can. Okay, so that's 2. We'll do one more, and then we'll refer to the message at the bottom. Okay. There we go. And then we're going to, of course, still cut by 3. Okay. Your message at the bottom is do something to improve yourself. Any improvement you make will benefit all of humanity. That is a heavy, heavy, heavy message for you. Okay, Capricorns? Something you are going to do is going to benefit all of humanity. Okay? You ain't got to tell me what it is. Okay? But I know it's going to be amazing with these crystals and once you get this healing past you. Okay? I'm going to read that again. Do something to improve yourself. Any improvement you make will benefit all of humanity. Okay? Saying that, you have to understand that energy is definitely transferable. Okay? And how you treat someone else, it is a ripple effect. Okay? I'll give you a prime example before I wrap up your reading, and I did not intend for your reading to get this long, but my example to you is in reference to humanity, okay? Having faith in humanity, okay? Even at your hardest times with this heartbreak, okay? Now, it was a day that I had gotten off of work, and I knew it was going to rain that day. I messed around, was rushing to get out the house, forgot my umbrella. Figured I was going to be okay, all right? I was catching the bus. And so I'm at the bus stop. I see the clouds. I'm like, please, just God, please. let my bus come before it rains. Sure enough, didn't work out that way. It ended up raining. I was like, it'll be okay. It's just rain. I'll be fine. This woman came out of nowhere. Wasn't really paying attention. I was just focusing on my bus. She came and she gave me her umbrella. Okay? Out of the kindness of her heart, she gave me her umbrella. I was like, no, I can't take it. You need it. I'll be fine. And she said, no, I have plenty. I have plenty in my car. It's fine. Take it. It's yours. And she went on and went to her car. And I had the umbrella. To this day, I still have that umbrella. I still have it. I carry it with me in my backpack, so that way at any point in time, I have an umbrella on me. I have a big one and I have a little one. And I've let people use that umbrella. And I've been very adamant, like, please make sure you give me my umbrella back. Because it is very sentimental to me because she did not have to do that, okay? And so it restored my faith in humanity. I cannot remember at the time. I was kind of like a little bit irritated, maybe work-related wise, and personally, I was going through some things, and so I kind of was losing faith in humanity at the time. And so didn't, questioning, am I a good person? I try to be as kind as I possibly can. Why is this happening to me? Not so much about being, caught up in the rain, but other things, okay? And so that day, and that was like years ago. It was like probably 5 years ago, 4 or 5 years ago, that woman did that for me, and it changed me to stay compassionate, to still give love, even if I'm not receiving love back. Okay, no matter how or what someone says about me, I know it to not be true because I put my best foot forward. Okay, and so I'm telling that to you. Okay, whenever you can, try to remain as empathetic as you possibly can. it will pay off in the long run, and it will benefit humanity, no matter how small. Because that woman giving me her umbrella restored my faith and continues to help me give love when I'm not receiving it back. I love myself, and I hope that with doing these readings that I extend myself and my love to you all to stay vigilant and stay true to yourself as much as possible. Do not let what people do to you change you, okay? You are who you are for a reason, okay? Just continue to improve upon yourself because it will benefit humanity in the long run. And so I was really not trying to tear up with you guys, but I'm very proud of you, Capricorns, okay? So please keep up the good work. Everything will be okay. And I will see you guys on the next video, okay? Peace.